either from the ship or from the other boats. As the line grows less and less, another and another oar is hoisted, to show that help must be sent quickly. If no assistance can be sent, the only thing that remains to be done is to cut the line and lose the fish. But a whale line with its harpoon is a very heavy loss, in addition to that of the fish, so that whalers are tempted to hold on a little too long sometimes. When we saw the mate's boat dashing away in this style, we forgot our grief at the loss of our whale in our anxiety to render assistance to our comrades, and we rowed towards them as fast as we could. Fortunately the whale changed its course and came straight towards us, so that we ceased poling and waited till they came up. As the boat came on, I saw the foam curling up on her bows as she leaped and flew over the sea. I could scarcely believe it possible that wood and iron could bear such a strain. In a few minutes they were almost abreast of us. "You're holding too hard!" shouted the captain. "Line's all out!" roared the mate. They were past almost before these short sentences could be spoken, but they had not gone 20 yards ahead of us when the water rushed in over the bow, and before we could utter a word, the boat and crew were gone. Not a trace of them remained. The horror of the moment had not been fully felt, however, when the boat rose to the surface keel up, and one after another the heads of the men appeared. The line had fortunately broken, otherwise the boat would have been lost, and the entire crew probably would have gone to the bottom with her. We instantly pulled to the rescue, and were thankful to find that not a man was killed, though some of them were a little hurt, and all had received a terrible fright. We next set to work to right the upset boat, an operation which was not accomplished without much labor and difficulty. Now, while we were thus employed, our third boat, which was in charge of the second mate, had gone after the whale that had caused us so much trouble, and when we had got the boat righted and began to look about us, we found that she was fast to the fish about a mile to leeward. "Hurrah, lads!" cried the captain. "Luck has not left us yet. Give way, my hearties, pull like Britons. We'll get that fish yet." We were all dreadfully done up by this time, but the sight of a boat fast to a whale restored us at once, and we pulled away as stoutly as if we had only begun the day's work. The whale was heading in the direction of the ship, and when we came up to the scene of action, the second mate had just touched the life. In other words, he had driven the lance deep down into the whale's vitals. This was quickly known by jets of blood being spouted up through the blowholes. Soon after our victim went into its dying agonies, or, as whalemen say, his flurry. This did not last long. In a short time he rolled over dead. We fastened a line to his tail, the 3 boats took the carcass in tow, and, singing a lively song, we rowed away to the ship. Thus ended our first battle with the whales. End of chapter 3.